Not only is their hope for goddess pure, so it is not only for great gods of our mind or whatever gods, not only is their hope for goddess pure, the violent and darkened deities leap down from the one breast in rage to find what the white gods had missed. This is a very, very deep occult statement Savitri is making. Suddenly, this kind of a depth you don't have anywhere in the argument of death. Huh? Yeah, yes, that's right. Leap down from one breast. Now, she is now talking not only hope for pure Godheads. Yes, all the divine gods, goddesses, etc., etc. One day they'll be redeemed, they'll do this, etc. There's no problem about that. But even those who had revolted against the Supreme and taken the path of opposition, of the denial, even they will discover the true nature of things. Lived violent and darkened deities, darkened, they have become darkened. They were gods earlier. They are revolting against God. And one example is, of course, Yama himself, Death himself. The violent and darkened deities leap down from the one breast. They are all coming from that soul. So basically, she is telling death the story of creation. The story of creation. The four powers separated themselves from the divine source and became their opposites. The story which Savitri had learned from Theon, she is telling it back to Theon, who is now present in the form of death. You see. It is Theon who had taught the story to Savitri, to the mother, you see. Now she is telling it back to him. The violent and darkened deities leap down from the one breast in rage to find what the white gods had missed. What white gods? Shubhra Deva. White, Shubhra. Pure, white. What is that they had missed? Yeah, huh? What does it mean?
Psychic being.
Psychic. No, but they are not missed. This is not there at all.
They cannot be transformed.
They cannot be transformed. They will not get transformed. If you want to get transformed, they will have to come down and be white gods, and they have missed transformation. The mother offered to Shiva, and he says, no, I don't want to come. Who will come here and take the burden of this mortal birth and all that, and for transformation? I will come when things are ready. He has missed it. White God has missed it. Mother had offered the same thing to Durga. She used to come every October for several years to the mother on Durga Puja days. And she used to stay with the mother for quite long time, for days at times, you see. And then she was very amused, very puzzled, Durga, how mother can do all these small, little things so beautifully, so nicely and all that. And then the mother told, look, it is because of the psychic being. That is what gives charm, sweetness, joy to all the activities here. And she offered it to Durga. Would you like to take the psychic being? Come here. Durga hesitated. Who will come and take the burden? That is what the white gods had missed. Transformation, the possibility of transformation. But those who had raged against the divine, those gods, they had taken upon them the burden of this entire evolutionary progress. So they have got a better chance of getting transformed earlier. We've seen already in the book of it, Narad singing the 5 songs, and the demons wept with joy as they sang of transformation. And the demons wept with joy. The Vishnu's name. The demons wept with joy. So it is that which is the greatness of this. In fact, they had taken upon them a greater burden than the gods. What the white gods had made. You want to see some of these things? I think I sent you that note, no? I sent morning. They too are saved. A mother's eyes are on them, and her arm stretched out in love, desire her rebel sons. The fall of angels is there in the Christian theology. The fall of angels, Lucifer and all that thing. The fall of angels is there. They have become gods upon it. But it stops there. It does not tell you further that these angels who have fallen, they have a chance that they will be transformed tomorrow. It stops there. This is what we have here. This is what they, because that aspect of the mother's transcendental force is not present in Christian theology as we are here. The divine Mahashakti, supramental Mahashakti. In fact, beyond that, the transcendental Mahashakti, beyond that aspect, there is the aspect of Mary as the mother, but of love and compassion, but of the divine force as the creator of this world, that is not there in the Christian theology. Leap down from one breast, enraged to find what the white gods had missed. They too are saved. They, of course, stands for the darkened deities. They too are saved. A mother's eyes are on them, and her arms stretched out in love desire her rebel son. One who came, love and lover and beloved, eternal, built himself a wondrous field and wove the measures of a dance. So this is the dance, this is the creation of joy. One who came, the Supreme. He himself has become the lover. He himself is the love. He is himself the beloved. And it is he who is doing all that thing.
Who is this one? Who is this one?
One, the Supreme, himself. One who came, love and lover and beloved.
I thought he came in material birth.
Yes.
In material birth.
Yeah. Eternal, built himself a wondrous field. This is the wondrous field for dance. Vrindavana, the eternal Vrindavana of joy, of love, of happiness. And wove the measures of a marvelous dance. So I don't know what measure it is, which beat 3, 4, 5 of a marvelous dance. Yeah, gopis. Yeah. But I don't think gopis went by measures. Measures is normally for the Western dance. No? Yeah.
But in Indian dance there is no measure?
Not really that way. No. They are in circles and its magic turns, attracted, he arrives, that one, who is the lover and the beloved and the love. He arrives, repelled, he flees. So it is his play now, comes to goes on. In the wild, devious promptings of his mind, he takes the honey of tears and puts of joy, repenting, and as laughter and as wrath, and both are a broken music of the soul which seeks out reconcile in heavenly rhyme. So now this is the quarrel between the lover and the beloved. So that is what he is describing now, you see, constantly. Now the most beautiful phrase in this thing is honey of tears. That is the magic of poetry. Ashru Madhurya. Ashru means tears. Madhurya, sweetness, honey. Yeah. Honey or tears and puts out joy. But what does he do? He tastes it. We can even think like that. The beloved is crying, weeping, waiting for the lover. She is weeping. He goes and tastes her tears and finds honey in that. Very romantic, very Kalidasian. Gita Govindam. He takes the honey of tears and puts off joy, repenting. Yeah. Ever he comes to us across the years. Ever he comes on, always, bearing a sweet new face that is the old. So every time he comes, his bliss lost to us. Now she was talking of, you are talking of Satyavan, your human relationship, vital relationship. Savitri is responding, look, he is not that. He is talking of he who is love and beloved and lover. All. His bliss lost to us, or cause concealed like a far heard unseen entrancing flute. Entrancing flute, this is definitely the reference to Krishna. He is playing the flute. So this one, Savitri is talking here, is Krishna himself. Lover and beloved, love and lover and beloved, that is Krishna. And that is made clear by entrancing flute. You hear the notes of the flute, but you don't see who is playing the flute. He is unseen. From moonlit branches in the throbbing world, tempting our angry search and passionate pain. Now this is a complete picture of Vrindavana. Vrindavana of Krishna with gopis. The divine souls entranced by the flute player.